Are we on? Is it going? We're going 97 seconds. That's it. That's the start.
Oh, wow. That was fast.
Super fast.
Bays Boys Podcast, 97 seconds. Welcome back.
It's still crooked. I just sat down and I'm looking now and it's still crooked.
Well, fuck it.
There it goes.
It's not going to interfere with what I got to say.
It's looking like an Alice in Wonderland fucking nightmare in this place.
No, well, shit happens.
Yeah.
Bays Boys Podcast. Welcome back.
Here we are.
So this is another Sunday, another
Again.
episode.
Is it Sunday again already?
It is Sunday again. You know what the problem is? We don't know what day of the week it is because we still can't get on that platform. Let's talk about it.
Okay. Let's talk about that. Should we give a shout out to the gentleman who asked me specifically for that platform?
Yes.
No, we're not.
No, okay.
F that guy. I was like, have you listened to our podcast yet?
No. I don't know. I don't know the
What platform
story.
is it on? Like, well, it's just one of my buddies. It's like my little brother.
Oh, he wanted to know why we weren't on. What platform is it?
Pandora, is that it?
Pandemic or Pandora, whatever it is.
Pasty.
Yeah, that.
Who owns
bullshit-
that company now?
That fucking bullshit platform. It's the only one that's denied us.
They weren't wrong, though. They did shut down Stitcher after they let us on. Stitcher's just gone.
That might be our fault.
Right.
It's
We're
very possible.
horrible. Trash can fucking horrible.
But Apple Music said we're good to go. So what's that say?
I don't know what to say to any of this.
Oh, God.
It's freezing in here. Also, wait, Apple Music said we're good to go? Yeah, Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts.
It's
Apple
not
Music.
as cool. I thought we were cool until the other day when a listener was like, hey, I got an iPhone. Where do I go to get your podcast from? And I was like, I don't know. Doesn't Apple have something for that? And they were like, yeah. So they came back later, hours later, like, I can't find the podcast. And I'm like, where'd you
Here's
look?
the link.
Well, yeah, I sent them links, but nobody ever clicks on links. I don't know why. But they were like, I can't find the podcast. And I'm like, where are you looking? And I'm like, everywhere. They're like, I looked under album. I looked under this. I'm like, we're not an album, dude. I haven't dropped an album yet.
We're the longest album that ever existed.
Right.
Well,
You know that meme that we always send to each other that's got the picture that says it's the picture of this music producer and it says, man, it's just not good enough after like 10 years. And the other one's podcasters say, hey guys, let's make a podcast. Hey, I shipped Purple this week, and they're just talking about the dumbest shit in the world.
yeah. Well, is that us? Is that what we became?
Well, we don't have our album. Not to mention we lost fucking 4 tracks this week alone from the Super Underground Blitz track.
the DJ Blix.
Super Underground.
Super underground.
Not even talked about yet anywhere but here.
But here, y'all got to get hip to DJ Blix and just wait until that album drops. It'll blow your mind.
But they hit our machines again.
Oh, I know.
Right.
I know.
With all the war stuff going on,
It's the collusion.
It makes sense. Yeah, it is. It's Californians getting on our mainframes and our servers.
I thought it was the bot servers.
What?
The bots.
The wiener bots that are in the parks?
No, not those
The
ones.
little dick helmet rocket things?
No, I'm talking
Those
about
gotta be
I'm talking
Bezos's.
about the bots. They keep trying to join my Twitter account.
Oh, yeah.
It makes us look like we're bangarang because we got like
Yeah.
4,000 accounts that follow us,
Right.
but they're all bots.
You're right. They're all Russian 20-year-olds in college
Right.
that have been unaffected by the war.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, they're fine.
They're fine.
It's Instagram.
No, that's Twitter.
It's all the same. They're all the same fucking bots. It's the same bots.
Yeah.
It's Gen 5201
That
from
too.
down the road.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Local girls everywhere
Dude,
in Russia.
I am right. I'm super excited about these trading cards.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
when
get-
you brought these in, I thought you were joking.
No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah,
I'm going
these
to get
are
all,
dead ass real.
I'm going to get all 60 of them.
Yeah, and then I thought you were joking with that big ass number you put out.
No, they came out
But
of my
then
fruit
Shaggy
snacks.
said, "Oh," and they labeled it right here too. It says 09 out of 60. Oh my. This is
9 out of 60 is the elephant, and the other one's what?
48 out of 60.
And that's the
A
tiger. Yeah.
The tiger
I got
and
2
the
others
elephant.
at the house.
2 very good animals.
Yeah.
Powerful animals.
on the Chinese zodiac.
Yep. Or just the elephant just kind of transcends across all of it.
All of it.
Everybody's loving elephants.
Dude, when I get my deck of 60 trading cards, I'm going to put them in plastic.
Well, you've been handling these ones.
I know, it's terrible. I'm going to have to get gloves
You
for
are.
the next ones.
Yeah. You have to get gloves, and then you also need a well, you're gonna need display card cases.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, right. Yeah, you said that. These are pretty big.
I'm telling you, I'm going to blow
Why
them up.
are they printed like they're vintage? Like, why does this look like it's been fucking in your pocket since 1972? That's what confused me.
That's what
I
makes
thought-
it look super sweet.
I thought you pulled these from that secret store we go to where we get all of our action figures from.
No, if you go and buy Bear fruit snacks,
Bear fruit snacks.
yeah, the roll-up kind,
Okay.
that's where you get these trading cards.
Okay.
So if you're a listener and you eat Bear fruit snacks and you get some
Right.
of these trading cards, hit us up. Let's talk some business. Let's talk some business. I might be into trades
Yep.
if I get some dupes.
Oh, don't let them fool you. Although
I wonder if they got holographic ones.
I am technically the labeled horse trader. I don't
Oh,
think
you
I'm
are.
the biggest.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest. I'm the horse trader that's out front. They just left me outside because the real big boys were doing real shit.
It's all right.
This is gonna be the thing. I think
This is going to be the
this
new
is gonna
hotness.
be it. These
The
are
new
printed
hotness.
like they're fucking vintage. These
I
are
know.
1972 cards. Look at these.
Super dope.
Okay, but why did they go with the? Is this a bear claw with the thing in there? Or is this like a Blackwater logo here? What's this? What's this? Why are they both? Or is that raccoon? I'm not.
I
an
don't know. I can't
outsider.
see. I
Oh,
can't see
right.
it.
Well, anyways, they're on the same card, so that's curious that they didn't use the individual on the card's paw print for it, but they're keeping it uniform, I guess.
Yes, they are.
This is a very interesting.
Again, hit me up if you got some Bear
so
fruit
again,
snacks trading
wait,
cards.
How the fuck did you pull these out and they weren't bent? Because I'm confused. Because I've never seen a fruit snack that comes in the size of a credit card.
No, so it's a package that comes in a box.
Oh,
You get
so
like
these are just
4 or
coming in the box.
6 of them.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. That's why I got
All right.
4 trading cards.
The whole
I only
time
brought
of like,
2.
did he unroll these fucking things and then just
I might have the
iron
oth-
them out when I wasn't looking?
I might have the other 2 in the car.
Right.
I might have during break. I might have to go get them.
Right.
And you might have to see what the other 2 are. And
Yeah?
we're gonna
Are
build.
they good?
Dude, they're
We're
dope.
building a deck.
We're building a deck.
This is the new thing.
Yeah, fuck your Pokemons and fuck your
Are you calling it now?
all that other shit. Oh yeah, dude.
I don't know if we can knock Pokemon out. We can try though.
Yeah.
We can try. Speaking of Pokemon, I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but I saw a guy who builds custom display bags. This is the most epic collector first world fucking thing I've ever heard of.
Oh, first world problems.
Yeah. He built a display pack for his backpack, and it's got a spinning display for his cards so he can walk around and show them to you and flex at the convention.
How come nobody's robbed them yet?
Dude, it is. You want to know why?
Why?
Well, first of all, because most of the guys in there don't have enough to do any robberies. And the ones that do are probably cops. So nobody wants any of that. You know, that big Asian guy over there dressed as fucking Goku, what the fuck ever, Muchu. He's probably a cop. Look at his pecs.
Old Googie Hole,
Right.
or whatever.
If he looks
His
like
character's
fucking
name is?
Bolo, he's definitely a cop.
He's definitely a cop.
He's either a cop or he works at a Subaru dealership and just drinks a shit ton of protein shakes. He's got them gym muscles. Shout out to my man, because you know he's looking good though.
Oh yeah, as
Any Asian that
Grogu,
can be
Goku,
that
or
big,
whatever that
yeah,
dude's name
yeah,
is.
you're looking gangster. Anyways, wait, how did we get on that? What were we talking about?
We were talking about this trading deck that I'm trying to start.
The cards.
Yeah,
it's
the
gonna
cards.
go. It's gonna go phenomenal.
Oh, I know it is.
I think it's gonna blow up everywhere.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's been a long week.
It has been a long week.
It feels like.
It has been a long week. And I'm going to bring something up we talked about the last time. I think. I can't remember. I have we've talked about our fear, and I've asked more people about the quicksand thing. I've talked
okay.
about 7 people, and they're like, fuck yeah, I thought quicksand was going to be a bigger issue. But that's not what I'm talking about now.
Okay.
The new thing that I'm talking about now is why the fuck are there no longer escape hatches in the roofs of elevators? That's super troublesome to me.
Wait, what? I thought they were just in the. I thought that some of them were breakable because I've pushed some of the normal looking stuff up. Like even when it doesn't look like tile, you ever put your hand up just to see if it'll come up? Some of
No,
it,
I've not
some of
even
it
tried.
does. Some I have. Some of it does, and some of I haven't really noticed the stuff that doesn't.
Dude,
That's scary.
Start right. Right. The
I haven't been riding a lot since COVID.
Right.
My elevator riding has decreased insanely, so I haven't got to test any elevators. But just before, because you know what it is too, right? You know the first thing that comes to thought is McLean. So let's just move on.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I'm just saying, man.
it's coming up on that time.
I always knew that if something went wrong, you
Oh,
always
right.
had the escape hatch.
Right.
You always had that, right?
Yeah.
You didn't have to
We're
worry.
not doing the half-body horror film shit, man.
No.
Hey, man, there's a half a hole. Why don't you crawl through it and see if you make it through cheese grater?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
No.
No. I'll just sit and wait.
I could always take comfort if that cable snapped and it started to fall and the emergency brakes hit. You could always go through the escape hatch in the roof and open up the door and get out on the floor above you, right?
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore.
At all.
Not in the
At
ones
all.
I've been in lately. So then you're going to be
well-
trapped in that hot, sweaty elevator with those people that haven't showered in a week and they're in there panicking, like, screaming and shit. Dude,
Oh, I don't care about that.
you're going to be the guy that's just like, shut up.
You know that. It's not about that. It's just, I can't help myself. If things are crazier than I feel next to me, it's like, okay. Right? Like, it's fun. It's the rubberneck thing. Nobody wants to be in the car accident. But the minute you're the guy driving by it, you're always like, what's going on? What
Right.
just happened? So it's like, I would imagine it's the same thing in the elevator, right?
Yes.
You'd be like at the zoo. Now, if the dude started swinging and again, he's got a backpack with a fucking Goku card and he looks like Goku, then you might have a problem. But as long as it's just some dude losing his shit about being in the elevator because he's going to urinate himself, it's fine. Let him go to town on those fucking loafers. He's good.
Ruin his
He's
own
good.
penny
Yeah,
loafers.
he's good for a new pair.
I don't know. Again,
Hold on, but seriously though, first of all, let's put a pin in this. If you're out there listening, make sure you check back to see if we solve this problem.
yeah, why they
Because
stopped doing
fact
that?
checkers be damned, Genghis Khan had a unicorn dick next to him. But we definitely need to know how to escape an elevator.
Right.
That's on the list of important things, actually.
Other than picking up the phone, right? And
No,
on the inside,
no.
and you better hope that nobody cut the
No.
cord on that phone or
Oh,
wver.
God. Power
Or
outages.
Pushing the emergency
the fucking
button.
thing fell.
Right.
The fact that I'm going to hope the phone works is not a thing. And who's the idiot that came up with the idea to this is the one that I do have a question about. Who's the idiot that came up with the idea to press the fucking bell button and have it go off inside the elevator, man?
Right.
I don't need to know that I fucking hit the alarm, mate. I'm sitting here fucked up. Like, I know, like, hey, did that alarm get solved? Nah,
Listen,
bro, we're
and
still
by the
here.
way- and by the way,
we're still
people-
fucking here.
People
Just put a
don't pay-
light on it.
People don't fucking pay attention to the
No.
bell because
No.
you ever been in a building when you heard the emergency elevator bell going off? And guess what happens? People just keep on walking.
Right. Oh.
They keep on walking.
Because they're not going to fucking help you get through the human cheese grater. Do you want to help them out? No, man, just let them shit in there until we get it sorted. Like, I'm not crawling through it, bro. I will shit on the floor.
I've heard about
I'm not
people,
trying to be gross.
I've heard about people
No.
being stuck in the bitches
No.
for 3.5 hours.
I don't-
You know
that's
how you
not
don't get
even
stuck
that-
in there for
3.5
hours?
That's
you put
nothing.
a fucking escape hatch in the
3.5
roof.
hours. Give me a fucking comic book, bro. We're not. That's fine.
Is
That's
that how long
it.
it's going to take you to get
3.5
through a comic book?
Yes, because I'm gonna spend the first hour and a half watching this bitch scream. I'm gonna spend at least 30 minutes watching the old boy urinate himself, because the whole time you're gonna be wondering where did he hide all of this urine? He's such a small guy, right? And if I'm not getting the fuck kicked out of me by Bolo or some angry dude in a scorpion jacket, then I feel like I could. Yeah, the comic book is like, hey man, you guys have talked enough. Now it's time to go. I got to put my book up.
So let me get this straight.
Mm-hmm.
As far as your everyday carry,
Come on, bro. 3.5 hours. I
as-
know for
listen.
a fact that you could do that with lunch.
So as far as your everyday carry, you should always have a rolled up comic book in your jacket somewhere in
have
case
one.
you get stuck.
I have one.
Nice.
It's in my bag.
Nice.
You know that.
Yeah.
Right
yeah.
now, it's actually, again, the director. I haven't finished his book. He told me it didn't matter. In the chapter 3, he's like, look, man, the rules are, it doesn't fucking matter. You came here because you wanted me to tell you what to do, but really it doesn't
The
matter.
Robert Rodriguez book.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, well, I'm going to put the book down then.
No, that's not what he meant, you fucking knucklehead.
That's what he said. He said, no matter what I say, it's not going to matter. Just do what you want. I was like, oh, okay. That's,
So guess what?
that's how I take
He tricked
that.
you, bro. He tricked you.
I
you
think
paid for
it's
the
genius.
book. He got paid. He don't give a fuck whether you read it or not.
Right. Listen, it's genius, right? It's genius. He's a genius. The book is genius. If you haven't read it, go read it. This is proof in the pudding right here. all of this.
Right.
Our existence.
All right. So here's the other thing I want to bring up.
How far into this? We fucked up. This is going to be a time swap episode. This is going to become our end of the month episode because I think we're going to drop Halloween episode first.
Well, I'm going to bring up.
We can't switch now, though.
I'm going to pull up a subject though.
Okay.
That crosses the
Go.
boundaries.
I'll just pull some out here that aren't the Halloween
Listen,
one.
we all have those people that we know on Facebook that are always trying to hustle something.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're always like begging for money one way or another. Or they're like, hey, check out my new project. I'm making shitty ass t-shirts in my basement. Come buy my t-shirt so my kid can go to prom kind of thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I kind of respect the hustle.
Yeah.
But when your hustle changes every single month to a different hustle, it gets annoying. Right now, it's like you're pandering for my money. And somebody I know that does this just the other day, to say, because it's the Halloween season, they decided that they were going to sell smudge sticks on Facebook, right?
Tell the listeners what smudge
Sticks
are
is
again.
what Native Americans used to use, sage wrapped up with a bunch of other herbs, and you light it and it smokes, and it's supposed to help keep evil spirits out of your house.
Right.
Right. And
Voodoo stuff.
right, but it's not voodoo. It's supposed to be shamanism or something, whatever it is.
You've been doing that voodoo again?
No, sir.
All right.
No, sir. But here's the thing, right? If you're going to sell a smudge stick, at least know how to make one, right?
Oh.
So what she
You
did,
can F that up?
yeah, she went into her garden and she grabbed a handful of, stuff out of her garden, which is probably not even the right stuff to begin with, and tied it together with twine on one end and left the other end frayed open and out.
Really?
So when you light it, instead of smoldering, it's just going to catch fire like a giant fireball in your hand.
Hold on a
and
second.
make the whole house stink like
There's so
trash
many
fire.
things to unpack here. There's just so many things to unpack here. Hold on.
The whole thing is
So
supposed to be bound
somebody-
with twine.
Right,
and
right.
It's supposed to be like,
But we got to
2
rewind
inches in
back to
diameter.
the part where you said that they went in their own garden and pulled stuff. Was this shit still green?
Yes. It wasn't
Doesn't
even
that-
dry. It
yeah,
didn't even
doesn't
look like
that
it was
make
dried.
Isn't that totally counterintuitive? All that shit in the movies looks like it's dead, so I'm assuming it can't be the green
First
stuff.
of all, you're supposed to dry out all the herbs, right? It's supposed to be a bundle that's like 2 inches in diameter.
I heard that.
Right? You're supposed to wrap the entire thing super tight, so
you
that
hang
it
it in a closet and
smolders.
let it dry for a few
Right.
days.
So that it smolders and it doesn't just catch fire and burn all the way down to the base in like 7 seconds flat, like a giant, like a flash, like when you're doing your magic and you throw your fucking flash bomb, right? And it goes, and
We
there's a
should
big
not
flash of
drop
light.
that episode in. I got to edit this part out now, but let's continue.
No, you
with
don't.
that.
You don't have to edit this
I've been
out.
wondering about that. I'm like, maybe I should scratch that episode. But
And she was way overcharging, right?
Jesus,
And she's
I'll be all messed up right now.
It's
What?
that time of the season, little bitchy witchy. No,
Hold on a second though.
You can't just become a witch in a week.
I'm still confused that she. I'm still confused that she pulled the stuff out of her own garden
I'm pretty sure that's where it came from.
and then just
Or she
tied
went to
it
Giant
together
Eagle.
on one side.
She went to Giant Eagle and bought a bunch of the packets of herbs
oh,
and tied put them in a bundle, tied only one end, so it looked like a broom on the other end.
yeah, and that's the other thing too. Why the fuck would you only tie one side?
Bro, I don't know. Maybe you should do your
You should
research
ask
before you
her,
try to
how
hop this
much-
shit on Facebook.
How much is it? Tell me the truth. Don't lie. How much is it for a stick of goo?
It was like $14
Go.
or something ridiculous.
$14.
I'm guessing. I can't remember the price.
Man.
But I could see that based on what they're charging for their homemade t-shirts.
Oh, what are those going for?
I don't know. It depends.
Depends on what the series is.
Yeah, what the series is.
The Legion of series. All right, well, that's savage. Listen, the hustle is important, folks. We appreciate the hustle because, it's the hustle,
Okay.
but not the street hustle. That's not the hustle, guys. If you're trying to hustle me out of my watch, first of all, no. Second of all, I'm unhappy. Third of all, we should have moved past that point in our lives already. Most of us.
Okay.
Some of you guys are younger out there, so it's okay still. But we can't be doing that. So there will be none of that shenanigans.
All right.
None of it.
No, that was
Listen,
my thing.
let me go. Oh, about the weird. Dude, was she hot?
No. No.
That's so wrong.
No.
The fact that you answered that and I asked is super sexist and racist. Hurry, did she have a man?
Yes.
Was he hot?
No.
Oh, look at us. We're equal now.
Yeah.
Equal. Put the equal signs up for us. We're
Right.
good.
Anyway.
We're good.
What'd you think about that that Instagram page I sent you where that guy goes into he goes into houses
no.
and cleans them out?
No, the fuck you did. Dude.
You were like, this is all of my nightmares.
I remember people ask questions like, "You
wouldn't take that job? Hey, here's $8,000. I need you
Listen.
to clean this house out that was abandoned.
listen." There are a lot of. I'm going to say another. We've performed other service jobs, and we know a lot of sanitation guys that have the kinds of jobs that where you can't ignore going into somebody's house. And again, we've both been in that playing field, and I've always wondered myself, like,
Listen, I
how
knew a
would
guy-
you handle it? Like, listen, dude, I could walk through it, especially if I need evidence. Like, if you're like, man, get some evidence. All right, fine. We'll walk through. We'll see the blood pools, blah, blah, blah. But my man's over there was dragging a full-size fucking sex doll out with some, like, some discoloration on it. First of all, it didn't have a fucking wig. It looked like it was left in a God knows what fucking page, Karma Sutra, whatever the fuck that book is called, page, was like in the motion. I've seen that too, by the way, but we're not going to talk about that. But and he was moving it like a fucking dragging it. Like this was a David Goggins, who's going to carry the boats moment. My man said, I will. But the boat's not a boat. It's
And
a
he threw
big
it
piece
down the
of
stairs.
latex.
And he threw it down the stairs. And it was
then-
like a body. It
and
was like a
there was-
crash test dummy
dude,
rolling
I
down
don't-
the stairs.
I don't even care. It's not even
But it
the
had all
body.
the holes.
Bro, okay, that's what I was just gonna say. It's not the body or the holes. It's whatever homeboy did to fill those bodies or holes. That's what I'm upset with. The body's
Well, he
not
didn't
the
fill
problem.
it. He was just removing
No,
it.
no, I know, but he's touching it after
yeah.
homeboy filled it. Like, and here's the other problem too. And I respect to my man, I know he's got to keep it real. You're not buying new uniforms every day, but old boy's wearing clothes that it looks like he just wears all the time to work. And I'm like,
Like you should have a set of coveralls for that
Dog.
job, and the coveralls should never go in your house.
oh, absolutely.
Right.
Oh,
right.
there's a gear washer in the fucking yes.
In
That's
the
not
garage.
Yes.
And that's all it's there
Anywhere else.
Right.
That's not in the house.
Listen, I know a guy that walked into an apartment, and he called me up one day, and he's like, "Hey, bro." I was like, "What's up, man?" He goes, "You ever seen the movie Joe's Apartment?" And I said, "Yeah." He
Yeah,
goes,
yeah.
I was just in an apartment today that looked like Joe's apartment.
Hell yeah.
The walls were moving, the ceiling was moving,
Hell
the
yeah.
floor was moving, the furniture was moving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's when you take all that shit you wore in there and burn it. You strip down naked in the backyard and
They
you
just
burn that
The
shit.
problem is your uniform is like 100 and whatever 70. I don't know what it is now, but
Not
the
if you buy a set of
but
coveralls,
but
bro.
listen, the allowance is only like 200 a year, so you're not getting one for every day.
Listen, you could
And
buy
my
a set of
man's
coveralls
who's-
for $30.
Right.
You go out and buy yourself like six sets of coveralls.
Every weekend.
Yeah.
Every weekend.
Or you just
Bro,
buy those cheap paper Tyvek suits
What if you
for
bought that?
like
Hold on.
$14.
Well, that's what I was thinking. But what if he bought the coveralls, wore them once, and then sold them on eBay,
Oh,
along with footage of the house he did?
oh. And you know what? Somebody would buy it. Somebody would buy it.
I think I just
That's
made
like people.
myself
That's
have
like people who sell
indigestion.
their dirty socks, and people
Oh,
buy
dude,
those.
why would you make it worse? What the fuck time are we at? Is the episode over? It's getting dark.
Listen, we were
getting
supposed
dark.
to stop this show 2 weeks ago. It was supposed to be the last episode. After 2 years, it was supposed to be the last episode.
What
because-
happened?
Oh, it was never
2
mind. I'm
years?
not even going to bring it up. But
What?
let's keep going.
Was I there?
Yeah, you were there.
How much did we have to drink that night?
Probably a lot.
Was that the Ouija board night?
Ah, that's it.
There it
Let's
is.
not talk about
That's
it.
why we don't remember it.
Oh, you don't want to remember it because things were falling off the walls in the studio.
Oh, dude, the skull fell off the wall today,
Yeah.
and Fredo was looking at me like I was the one that did it. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, homie, I know that you know who did it. I'm not the one who knows.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So here's my thing. Don't be a Pinterest witch.
A bitch. Oh my. Listen,
Because
we're
all
gonna
that shit you post, all your little Pinterest witch bullshit is rage bait. That's all that is.
Are we gonna be? Tell
It's
them
fucking
about.
rage bait.
Tell them about what we're gonna be selling soon.
What are we going to be selling soon?
They're little magic jars to protect you
No.
from witches.
That's what you want to do.
What are they called?
Witch bottles.
We're witch bottles.
That's what you want to make.
Witch
but yet you won't make the bath
bottles.
bomb.
We don't need teeth bath bombs,
You
guy.
you won't sell the human teeth bath bombs.
See,
It's like pumice stones, bro. They teeth fall in the bottom of the tub.
If
You rub your
we
feet on them
were-
and break down your calluses.
if we were yin and yang, I would be the white side. I'm just saying that right now. You heard it right now from Joe Skelly. Dude, fucking,
It's perfect for Halloween.
that
Listen,
just shut me down.
listen. It's
I got
perfect for
nothing.
Halloween. Listen, you make
No,
a bath
this
bomb.
is not the Halloween episode. You're not allowed to say that.
And I'm saying it's like Halloween. Listen, you make a bath bomb with human teeth, fake blood, and hair, long strands of hair in it. So it's
Damn
like
it,
for all those
dude.
people that are into serial killers, right?
Dude, don't say that shit. You're going to draw those fucking whack jobs here. Oh, you know how we feel about those people. Oh, I looked at some dude the other day, and this is I think it was a man. Just,
It wasn't the kid that stole the car.
no, but it just,
And by the way, you never sent me that picture. I never got the picture of the kid that stole the car that was driving down the street.
oh, dude, I thought you were talking about something way older, and you got me confused about something for a second. I was like, why are we talking about this? Okay, I will get that picture. That picture should have sent. Dude, this phone does not work.
I never got it.
Also, see, I told you I can't do anything anymore. You got fucked. Necropants and fucking teeth on the floor. That's all I can think about. The episode's over.
No, sir.
Son of a bitch.
No,
what was
sir.
the question? Was there a question?
What's wrong with making the bath bomb? You said we don't want to attract those kind of people that are interested in that. It's like,
Oh, that's what it was. I saw a dude the other day with a physique that I'm assuming is male just by the physique. I mean, no disrespect, because the placement of the tattoos was real fucking weird. But right here on the side hip of old Bundy and like Kaczynski. And I was like, dude, why? But why though, homie? It ain't even a cool one. You could have picked Jason, Freddy Krueger, Candyman, Pirates of the Caribbean, like fucking anything.
and what was the tattoo?
It's the fucking serial killers, man.
Oh,
What's up with people getting serial killer tattoos on them? I'm down for what you love.
Ted Bundy.
That's what it was. It was old. I think it
Hi,
was
I'm
Bundy
Ted.
and
I'm a
fucking-
law student.
Right.
Oh, no.
Would you like me to clean your windshield?
No.
The fuck, man. What's up with that? If you got tattoos of horror people, have we drawn that kind of crowd yet? We would never draw them. You know why, right?
Why?
They take themselves too seriously.
Oh, I never even considered that.
Come on, bro. You got another dude's face tattooed on you of some dude who ate some other dude's face. Why would you do that?
I wouldn't want to do that.
There you go. See? And this is why we can't make bath bombs with teeth.
Fair enough.
I got to find that picture.
Yeah, the little kid that stole the car. I want to see the picture.
His
How
head
old was he?
I don't know, but his head was under the wheel. You know how grandma sits and you know she can't see barely over? Mm-hmm. Same exact thing. And this kid almost looked a little bit like his arms were like fully extended.
Oh, to the top of the steering wheel?
Yes.
Was he driving down a main road?
He was behind us right off of like Martin Luther where you make that left. It was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, homie, are you sitting on a phone book? Like, and the thing was, he was a fine driver. No disrespect to my 8-year-old mans out there.
So you're saying he looked like Short Round from Indiana Jones when he was
Yes.
driving the car
Yes.
for Indiana?
Yes. And he had, I think, he
Dr.
had,
Jones!
I think he had a little shaved head, so it made him look a little bit even younger, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go find this picture, but you know how long it's gonna take.
I know.
It'll take
97 seconds. So look, we're always talking about inventions and all the business ideas we came up with
right. That
Some
we've given
big-
away for free.
that we give
You
away
can't
for
have
free.
all of them.
Can't have all of them.
Yeah, some of them slip by the cracks.
The one I wish I had come up with,
Freaking producer.
absolutely brilliant. In South Africa, carjacking is a huge thing, right?
What?
Oh yeah, there's a lot
First
of
of all-
carjacking in
okay.
South Africa.
I mean, I just thought there was a lot of crime in general, but yeah, okay.
Carjacking is a big one. So there was a guy who came up for a solution for the carjacking of South Africa. In 1998, he invented
The club?
a flamethrower for the car.
Whoa.
Right. So underneath both doors, driver and passenger door, there's a nozzle. And let's say you're at a stoplight and somebody pulls a gun on you There's a button on the floor. You step on the
my
button.
God.
And all of a sudden, on either side of the car, there's a 30-second blast of flames on either side of the car, right? And the South African authorities said it's 100% legal
oh. Well,
They're
when
allowed
you
to
live
have
in the
that-
land of machetes.
to protect themselves, right? And so they started selling in 1998, and they finally pulled it off the shelf in, let's see, it was 2001 because of lack of sales.
Lack of sales.
Lack of sales.
Really?
It costs $665 to get it installed into your car.
That's it.
That's it.
The only thing I'm worried about is it pulling fuel from the tank, or does it have
No,
its own
it
independent
had-
source?
had
that you
its
have
own
to-
independent
So
tank.
you're just running around with 2 big tanks of NOS under your ass all the time,
Yes.
and it's gonna be like 2 pump chump shit, right?
Dude.
Hey, F is for family, boys.
And they're like, aren't you worried about, and they asked, aren't you worried about killing the carjacker? And they were like, no, because nobody's going to stand there and let themselves be burned to death.
Right. Nobody's smart. So that's a genius idea.
It was absolutely brilliant.
Again, I don't know. I'd like it more if it could
That would never make it here in the States.
pull. No.
That would never be.
I feel like smog regulation alone would kill it. Not even getting into the safety issue parts and the liabilities.
Liability.
Which is funny because everybody has a Glock 19, but
Right.
you cannot have flamethrowers.
On self-defense flamethrowers on your car.
Yeah, what's up with humans and hating on flamethrowers, man?
Flames are goddamn scary.
Right, but
People-
but I'm saying they're like, hey, you can't have that, but you can have this, that, or the other. I mean, there's dudes running around with AR pistols in their car, but you can't have flamethrower.
Yep.
That
Apparently
doesn't
not.
make any sense.
Dude,
we need
what-
Daddy Elon to make second.
You know what
gen
kind of
flamethrower.
lawsuit you would end up with is if you flamethrow
But
a carjacker.
imagine explaining that though. Like, what happened? I burned this guy to death. Why? He was trying to steal my Prius.
No, he was trying to rob me.
Right.
Right. It might fly in Texas.
Why did you light him on fire? Like, what would you say? Well,
Texas might allow this.
Yeah. Well,
Texas might allow it.
for a little while longer, anyways.
Right. Right.
Because
Texas might,
they're almost done.
yeah, Texas might allow this.
They're, from what I heard, it's not even Texas. It's just Austin now. So they're not doing any defensive car. Man, I'm just thinking I want that for like the Batmobile.
Right.
Like, that's a Batmobile gadget.
fuck yeah, it
Hey,
is.
get the fuck off my car, guy. Boom. So does it come out in a big fireball, or does it like
dude,
burst? Does
there's
it, like,
videos
poof?
of it. You watch the YouTube videos. It's
Oh,
amazing.
my.
Bro, it looks like a blast furnace on either side of your
Really?
car.
Are we
dude.
going to order one?
You can't. They're gone. They don't even exist anymore.
I'll bet you can find one on eBay. I bet we could make our own.
Dude, there is a company out there on a sidebar that is selling those red lensed NVGs that allow you to see interdimensional beings.
Yeah, you went sideways with that one. We were okay with the James Bond car.
But what I'm
Now
saying,
you want to go back to this ghost shit.
but no, what I'm saying is, like you talk about finding weird shit. I didn't think you could find them, and then I found a company that is actually selling old pairs of them that they have in stock.
Are they marketing them as ghost
Nightmare
products?
Vision.
You're dead serious.
Oh, yeah.
How much are they?
I got to look it up again, but I had the store.
Was it small?
No,
or
it's
big?
like it's like the
No,
Ghostbusters
no,
Night Vision.
No, I'm saying the price. Did it seem? Was it like?
It's under $1,000.
Okay.
It's under 1,000.
I think we could.
Might be
go-
like $600.
I think we could go with that maybe.
And they marketed it as Nightmare Vision goggles.
Would you? All right. This fucking episode.
So, if you can find the flamethrower, the car flamethrower attachment on eBay, I'd be super impressed.
F is for family. We can find anything.
Pull it up on your phone. See if you can find it on eBay.
We can find anything. What exactly are we looking for?
Car flamethrower.
Car flamethrower. I feel like legally maybe we should avoid looking some of this stuff up.
It's on your burner phone, so it's
But
not going to
call-
matter
yeah.
anyway.
Oh my. It matters now. We told them. All right.
That's
Car-
you're YouTubing
Car
South African car
Yeah,
flamethrower.
that's true. We probably shouldn't YouTube it. Could you imagine though? Listen, I saw some Fast and the Furious motorcycles the other day. They look beautiful. They were literally people with wraps of Fast and the Furious because they want their motorcycles to be themed.
Fast and Furious.
I
Was Paul Walker on one of them? I would not ride that
Probably.
motorcycle. I would not ride that one.
Oh. Oh, we're going to hell
I'm
first.
just saying.
We're going
That's
to hell
probably the
first.
one I wouldn't ride.
That's a good point. Well, do you put him on there as a spirit animal?
Oh.
Or do you take the voodoo and avoid it? That's,
no,
that's
you
the
wrap
question.
two bikes and you challenge people to races and make them ride that one.
And and if they beat your ass 50 times, do you take the bike back? Oh,
Jesus.
my.
That's so bad.
Oh, no.
Oh, we're going to hell.
Oh, no. We need a Paul Walker I can drive this sticker.
You want to go to hell? That's how you go to hell.
You listen, I told you not to drive us in this direction. You want me to cherry pick? These are the ideas that are coming up now. You don't want to know about what comes up with the fucking stupid tooth idea. We have to go backwards. This episode is
Brought to you. It's brought to you by Not Joe Rogan's Podcast.com.
Not Joe Rogan's. Oh,
Yeah.
they're not going to want to sponsor us.
Listen,
even though guys, those
find
guys
us
are
on
gonna
Twitter.
go,
Find us on Instagram.
put us with the
Sign up for
5-star
the
ratings.
Sign up for our Patreon. Listen, we're only like 7 people away from you getting that 1-hour episode of homemade elevator music. That way you don't have to listen to us for an episode.
Listen, there might
How
be,
many of you are willing to pay for a
might-
cup of coffee to keep us from talking for an episode?
There might. Fuck. This is the episode we got to fucking post everywhere.
Right?
How much to get these guys to shut the fuck up? I'm going to donate everything. All right,
It's gonna be
listen.
amazing. It's going to be amazing.
No, just shut the episode off. We're fucked. We're
Listen, tell your friends about us. Share our podcast with your family members, your friends, your enemies.
and if you really hate us, share it with those people you don't like.
Yep, and put a 5-star rating
that
on the
helps.
platform. Help us beat the algorithm.
Yep.
Let's show Pandora what a bunch of fucking assholes they are for not allowing us on,
Oh,
and to protest the fact that they shut down Stitcher.
it's been a week. It's coming up. The big day's coming up. Or by the time you listen to this, it will have passed. Or maybe it won't. I'm not sure. Either way, it doesn't matter. 30, 97 seconds. Everything you don't fucking want ever.